Garden cleanup day 2. Don't know if you can see him, but there's a bird right there. And another one hopping around over here. Try not to move so they don't move. There you go. We outside. I know I should have probably started with an intro, but guess there's later for that. Excuse the noise in the background. I live in the hood, so you know. I had to go home and talk to the good Lord yesterday about my grapes. These are them vines that I pulled up out the ground yesterday. Almost busted my behind from one box to the other. It jumps. So that's the corner. These 3 plots right here. This one belongs to my baby brother and his wife. Also in need of repair. I will explain why my box are in disarray versus those that you see were freshly upgraded. But here's my baby. I am still devastated, but we go and we grow. If anybody knows how to bring this bad boy back to life, please let me know. I'll see if I could try to graft a new one onto it. But for now, there she goes. My baby girl. 12 years, hard work on this little stump right here. Oh, sad to see her go. But we will continue to grow. Those are bricks I just picked up. Got a boo-boo in the process. But we're gonna make them work. So this is the back corner of the garden. These 3 boxes here. The middle one belongs to me. The one on the left to my baby brother and his wife. The one on the right to my big bro. So these have deteriorated over time. The garden has been open for a long time. I began gardening here in 2013. That's mint right there, y'all. That's mint. If I could get good light. I'm new to this YouTube content creating business, so we're learning as we go. And this is mint right there as well. She's all over this box. Very deep into the dirt because I have been gardening in this tiny space for 12 years. I'll give you guys a tour. Let's start on the left. I can see these apple trees. They were gifted to the garden. I believe it was 2014, 2015. I have a lot of wildflowers, weeds, a lot of mint. In this area that was once completely bare and overrun by jumping spiders. That's the kids' plot. These are the kids' plots. We are fortunate enough to have a Boys and Girls Club dedicated to this residential community. And they have this large box here, that box there, this box here, and this box here. So the Boys and Girls Club, got to rotate because the remnants of Methadone Mile are walking through. Don't want to show y'all that, so let me show you these apple trees. These were gifted to the garden in 2014, about 2014, 2015. Do not quote me. I will get the correct dates. There's a bird up in there. That's why I'm trying to zoom in, but she's so small. Where's she? All right. This is apple tree number 2. We got them, I believe they were 1 year, 1 to 3 year seedlings or starter trees. They were not as tall as me, and I am 5'9". They were barely to my shoulders, I say, when we planted them. And right now, let's see. I can't even show you, but I guess right here would be 5'9". But look at all those weeds. We got to do something about that. But there's a lot of mint in here. See all that mint growing like grass, gorgeous. We're gonna have to put a gate around this because we can't lose any of that. Look at that gorgeous mint. Sometime I think over here, rosemary. And that was all the kids, y'all. The kids began planting in these small boxes here, created their own water irrigation system, planted mint, a huge batch of mint. Look at this. And it's spread everywhere. But it's gorgeous. It keeps the rodents away. I don't know if the bunny rabbits like it, but you know. And marigolds going crazy in this garden. Those are chives, y'all, onion chives. Wish I had better light. I'm still learning. This is literally day 2. I was not expecting to create content this soon, but here we are. Guess that'll be a story for another time. That's a strawberry right there. I gotta figure out what those are onion chives. Also rodent repellent. I have to find out what the age group is for our Boys and Girls Club. I believe it's 8 through 14. And they come out here and they get to work in this garden. Put a lot of us adults to shame. But we enjoy it. They be tearing up my grapes every year. I think they're the worst culprits beyond the gardeners themselves, who've known that those grapevines were there for the last 12 years. They helped themselves to them grapes. I didn't mind. The worst were the ones that lived over there, y'all. They were sending kids over here with shopping bags to hop the gate, and they went to work. Worked through every plot. Bags full, hopping back. Ridiculous, right? We gotta do better, people. This is a flowering bush. It's been here since the garden opened. I want to say 2010, but I'll get the dates. That's the shed. These benches right here were an updated donation. We are a non-profit. The first few years, there was 3 of us paying money out of pocket to provide a lot of the supplies for this community garden. Because we're a non-profit, we're a startup, not a lot of donations available during that time. But we made it work with what we had, gained a bit of funding throughout the years as we went. Look at those gorgeous apple trees. And here we are today, still standing. My friend Lisa told me she wanted to garden this year. She's a beginning gardener, so she's ready to get started. She got these boxes right here, 36, and her sister Jackie got 37, right next to them kids. All that mint, rodent repellent. I told them, don't you worry about them weeds. I got you. I know what to do. Look at the marigolds. This is all compost to build up that bed back there. That is completely bare. Y'all gonna see. But this is Miss Lisa and Miss Jackie. I've known Miss Lisa over 20 years. Old co-worker of mine. Met me when I was still a scrawny kid. Well behind the ears. That's Chai's right there. I told her, don't you touch that. And I know she got some mint buried up in there, but I gotta get in there. These right here is new gardeners, two gentlemen. I haven't officially met them yet. They came a little later. These plots, the people was out here yesterday cleaning up. This one right here is Miss Peggy's plot. Oh, she got something living up in there. I got to let her know. I was gonna come clean it for you, but no, honey. I can't. You see them holes? Oh no, we're gonna have to take care of that, honey. You see them holes? I'm not even trying to get close. Ooh, child. 1, 2. And is there one over here? That back corner. Ooh, that back corner right there. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yo, I'm not even trying to get close. I am so upset right now. Gonna have to freaking burn this box down to the ground. Ooh. You see that hole? I don't even know if y'all can see it. Do you see it? That's one. That's two. I don't know if that's one over there. And then you see that. Oh yeah. Gonna have to burn this one down to the ground. I don't know. We're gonna see. Oh no. That is getting taken care of immediately. Oh hell to the mofo. No. Ooh, child. This box too. Ooh. This is my first time walking through. Last year I didn't have an opportunity to garden. I was dealing with some things. Working on some things. See that bird right there? Ooh, where's she at? She's robbing. Oh, I don't know if you can see that beauty, but can you see it? Looks like a woodpecker. I don't know what kind that is. A lot of new birds popped up around here. A lot of new construction. They're tearing stuff down. So we got all kinds of new things out here. Oh no, I'm gonna have to see about this right here because that is a no-no. I was gonna come help her clean this box. We're gonna destroy this. Oh yeah. That bad boy coming down. Look at the freaking trap there. Now I know why it's there. Yeah. Y'all getting, we're taking care of that immediately. Like I said, we non-profit. So we have to wait to acquire funding to be able to get the work done here at this garden. So a lot of the boxes are disheveled. Mine's are the worst because they always, push me back an extra year. They always say they got it this year, they got it this year, and then it's, we'll get you next season, but we'll get there. So these are more of the upgrades. I wanted concrete, but I don't run the show. This garden bed right here. Oh, something just dug into that because I just watched them ladies clean out that other box. This gardener already set up. Saw these ladies out here working yesterday. Not sure who this one is, but I think this is returning. These are usually the Noras. I'm trying to see if she's coming back. This one's all clear and clear, but you see them weeds coming out. We have rows of gorgeous pine trees to the right of the garden. That's why I planted my grapes there. I had blueberries at the beginning, but the birds tore that up. These are chives right here. Thick. That cilantro. Ooh, I'm about to go shopping in this box. What is it? What is it, y'all? It don't have a smell. Parsley? Let me know if you know. I got mint coming out the side of my brother's box too. We leaving that right there. And a strawberry coming out. That's my brother's box. That's my box. And I just ripped out those to take them home because I started seeds and them bad boys still ain't come up. Look at all that. Is that cilantro or parsley? That's my brother's box. Ooh. What is you? Parsley? Let me know if you know, people. What is it? Looks like parsley to me. It's not cilantro. No cilantro. I love cilantro. Chives right here. All right. Shout out to my sister-in-law. No. That right there. No. That parsley. That's got to be parsley. And some more. I don't usually grow parsley. I grow cilantro. And I learned to recognize the plants by their leaves. So that one, those are all chives right there. That one don't look familiar to me. Ooh. I don't know about this filming stuff, yo. This is, I got this selfie stick thing. I don't know if y'all can see it in the shadow. I bought that thing in 2019. This is the first time I'm using it. Got a remote control and everything. But here we go. We're learning as we go. Back to the weeds. Because this one right here, full of marigolds. Trying to look at this side. There's no mint over there. Ooh, I'm going to burn that box down to the ground. All right, more weeds. I don't know if anybody's taking these boxes. But we still clean them up. It looked like something been trying to get up in here. And it don't look like a bird. I saw a squirrel. Ooh, I am so glad mine is full of mint. We do got rabbits everywhere. And that is low-key my bad. Because they fell in love with my grapevines. And that's where they chose to nest. And whew, they all over. I saw them like 4 blocks over. Somebody yesterday told me they saw them. I don't know how many blocks over. But yeah, they nested right here. Up in my grapevines. I had everything in there. Blueberries, strawberries, tomatoes, bell peppers. They was well fed and happy. And here as well at this other, ooh, something else in there. I got an anthole. I'm gonna clean that box because this one right here is the first box. You can see a little disheveled. This one also belongs to me. These are potted roses. There was 4 up in there. When I put them in there, they all went in at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4 on all 4 corners. Because they thought I wasn't gonna notice that they up and mysteriously popped up over there. But let me see. I'm waiting to confirm the colors. Trying to see if it is in fact a rose. Let's see the thorn. Oh, that's my rose. Rose is one of my favorite flowers, y'all. So I recognize them flowers, for miles. I can recognize a petal, not a petal, but you know what I'm talking about, the leaf. I recognize that anywhere. So I know that's a rose. But I'll give it a closer inspection. Not trying to accuse anybody. No, it's like a stump. That's that vine that took over the garden for a bit. If it is, she's coming out. This area is also usually filled with tulips. I don't know if any of them survived, but these two coming up. That's a flowering bush. It's pretty. And over here too, we got some things. That's a flowering bush. That big old tree. That's why nobody wanted this box right here. Too much shade. The critters will get in. People will hop the gate and snatch and run. But this is the first box. The first ever created. I guess I should have started with the intro, but like I said, we're learning as we go. So let me start out here so y'all can see what it do. Sorry, camera skills, y'all. Told you this is like day 2 content creation. So we outside, y'all. Alright, look at those trees. Try to give y'all the garden. The sun is bright. And this is the entry. This is the middle. Well, not technically the middle, but where the entry is, the middle's more over here at that second tree. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a tree right there, right next to the gazebo. That will be the middle of the garden. So this is the entryway. This is where we are. It was renamed in 2014. Her co-workers painted that sign. They were so proud. We still got that film. We still got it, on our Facebook page. Saida's Community Garden. That's my mama's name on the door, y'all. That's why I'm so hurt about my grapes. Only God knows my heart and the love that I put into those grapes. Perennial garden beds was the vision. Plant it once and be done. After I saw the garden spending way too much money on annuals that died out and lost value. on day, like literally, the first cold breeze, and it was DOA. So I learned the word perennials. From the word perennials, I learned about edible landscaping, and I have never forgotten the word. So perennial garden beds was the vision, to teach people how to plant once and be done in their backyard, at their community gardens, where they frequent every year. This bed started with the roses. I had a Veronica's Love. It's not a fruiting plant, but it comes up. So I'm hoping that's it, but I also planted a lily up in here, so I don't know. I'm just letting her go. Gonna see if I can get some Google search going to identify. But I know I put lilies up in here. I put that Veronica's Love, which was such a beautiful plant. So I'm hoping that that's it. This bed was covered, ground covered. I laid out 2 rows of strawberries, and they completely took over the bed. So the bunnies loved nesting in these boxes. Look at my gorgeous roses, y'all. Somebody cut them. I see cuts, and I did not do that. See, I know they was up in here. I'd never cut my roses. Never at the stalk. I'll cut a flower off, but I'm not cutting a whole stalk. Like, yo, what are y'all doing? They were being extremely disrespectful this last year. The year before that, it didn't open because the water wasn't working. And last year, as you can see, or the beginning of the year, they went through and ruined 12 years of labor, love, hard work, aches and pains, blood, sweat, and tears. I paid about $6.99, $8.99 for that starter grape, maybe 1 year. When was it? 2014 was when I planted them in the ground. Bought them at a Walmart, legit, $6.99, $8.99, something like that. Now I gotta pay between $40 and $80, yo, $90. I just took the prices out because they put it in a fucking pot instead of giving it to you in a little plastic bag like they used to. And then you put them buckets you put it in the bucket and you soak it for 24 hours, then you can plant it in the ground. That used to be life back when I planted those 2014. So where I went today didn't have what I needed, so I'm still on the hunt because they're going right back up in there, and I'm adding a new one here, right in the middle, so my roses could tear their ass up when they try to come and steal my grapes, because we ain't having that this year. And these are the strawberries that survived, my babies. I took one home. These were planted in 2017. That's when I decided to turn these into the memorial bed for my mother. That's why I decided to make it a perennial bed, so that there was no need for it to be touched. But they know me well. My mother was their first warning. She'd be the first one to let you know. My daughter, she is crazy. So they already know it's coming. But since yesterday was day 1, and a lot of new gardeners here, wasn't just, the fam, which is who we are in this community. I could not discuss my beautiful grapes. My grapes used to take over them 3 boxes, mine and my brother's. Just hang over on either side. So many grapes. Like when I'm telling you, them kids ran through them grapes. The neighbors, the residents, everybody know about my grapes. And since they know I am my mother's daughter, You already know I had to go ham. Got a few things. Started those at home as a science project. Then potatoes from the supermarket. But they're doing their thing. On a shallow bed. I was getting these out the car and the back broke. So disappointing. But they're still alive. They're still green. So we on the go. A lot of little lovelies up in there. Some I started at home. My mother's favorite was sunflowers. So I decided to go a little ham this year. All her sunflowers. Them are tomatoes, so I don't know what to do about that. Coconut water. That's a new brand I just saw, so I'm going to give her a try. I don't know what it do, but it says 100% natural. I still got to read the ingredients. But we'll get there. No pesticides, no preservatives for me. I grow only organically up in this garden, the same way everybody else. We don't spray pesticides. That's in the garden rules. So you can't spray pesticides, none of that mess up in here. We are strictly organic. The only thing I put in my soil is coffee grounds, eggshells, banana peels, and paper. I got a bunch of filter paper up in there. Put that in the garden. My binder, some new tools I decided to go get to mess with these grapes and vines. You see, I was ready to get to work. Upgraded all my tools. Got some things, some gardener things. Some soil. Ooh, look at on my, they got another squash on the ride. I have to put these bad boys on. I just broke the whole batch. That's only one batch, no worries. I got a whole nother batch in the house. Ooh, those are all sunflowers. And there's the mix pack. Some of them survived. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, content creation day 2. Alright, so I've been in bad shape, but there's a few good ones up in here. Oh no, that one's broken. Oh, the devil is a liar. But it's all good. He know what it do too. Shit. That's okay. I got a whole bunch of seeds. Sunflowers on fleek. Just because they were my mama's favorite, so we make it do what it do. Figure we do a little unboxing. Some beets to get that iron up. Eggshells. Coffee filter paper. Since I gotta rebuild these beds. Coffee grounds. And y'all already saw the brick. So, there we go. Let me see if I could do this little unboxing. Put this out. So I have a garden bag buried up in here somewhere. There we go. That's my go to work girl bag. For the garden. Y'all already seen these, so I'm gonna put these up since I ain't got no grapes to manage. I'm gonna clip the roses a bit, but since I saw somebody already took scissors to them or whatever the hell they took to them. Like this one looked like it broke off. Cool, I ain't mad at that one. These two, they're dry now. I'll probably clip them. That was chopped with a blade, straight blade. Are you touching these? These are climbing roses, perennials. What are you doing? That's fine. Clean chop. And they know not to touch this bed. That's the whole point of it being a perennial bed, a memorial garden plot. I'll tell y'all the story of, how she started the garden and all that good stuff. Let's get this unboxing man cuz. Let me put these away first. And that's all that one. So I like to color coordinate certain things. My garden things will be green. I opened it up just opens it head spot. This one I will save for last because that's going in the memorial plot. So these are the goodies. Like I said, content creation day 1 or day 2, excuse me. I wasn't planning on doing this for like 6 months, but here we are. The sign about my grapes being chopped down got me taking stuff personal, but I went home and spoke to the Lord. He told me to use it as an opportunity to teach, so I must teach. So first things first, to get organized. Well, I'll clean the bucket. That's supposed to fit inside of my garden tote, my garden little bag that I just showed y'all, but I don't think that's gonna fit in here. I thought it was gonna be a lot smaller than this. Oops. Like I said, content creation day. So, we all right. We've been super bold. It's cute. It comes with this little thing to attach to the side. Because I said first things first, I will be organized this garden season. Upgraded to all my big girl tools. I was using some little hand tools. I wasn't, gonna cut it for what I needed to do this year. So got me a full upgrade. So this cute little bag right here, it's not a bag. Fist or fist cards. But it's a bucket bag. So you're supposed to, you're supposed to be able to wrap it around the 5-gallon bucket. It's Velcro, got that cute little tie, good quality. I'm liking this, not complaining at all. Oh, and a little hook. See all them pockets. Good material. So I got it to put around this bag right here. That tote bag was a gift from an old boss of mine. I love her to death. Elizabeth. So this is meant to fit like so around the bag. Going with the supposed to do, I guess. Alright. Those are sealed. That one's open. He's got a little rubber nut in there. Alright, that's nice. Alright. I guess it's a plant. Sorry, y'all. I don't even know what this is doing. We'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, let's see what other little things we got. We will get this together. This is wood too, so that ain't helping. And I'm out here doing the most, so I get it. Alright, here we go. Refocus. Clean space. Let's try to adjust the view. Trying to save all these cardboard and paper for the garden. I gotta rebuild an entire bed. We got it. Object numero uno, because a girl likes her knives. This is the one that lives in my purse. Or, oops, retake, because I ain't a rookie. So, another take. Oops. WD-40 or oil. I just found this. This is a buck. I've been looking for this for a while. I've been using another one. I literally found it like 2 days ago. But this is the one that lives in my purse. I went to a culinary program. They wouldn't let me through the door with a blade until I became an official chef. So I had this one put up. So it needs to be oiled, but it's a buck. I also have a baby buck that I love. This is not my favorite brand. This is a newer brand to me, recommended by my cousin, who is also a knife fanatic. There's a bird right there. Move. I don't know what kind that one is, but can see I try to zoom in, zoom out, but then I don't want to move because it looks like a woodpecker to me, but it's not. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, look at that sun beaming. Look there. All right, there's the bird. Let me see if I can get it. There she go. Oh, he go. He look like a girl. What are you? Small beak. Oh, she's pretty. Oh. Hello. She's pretty. All right, back to business. Because you can hear the background. And I'm still quite concerned about all these holes up in this damn box. So we handling that ASAP. Look at another bird right there. The gardeners was up in here turning up this dirt, so they're having a field day. Ooh, hello. See it going over there? Alright. Well, I should be running in there. Alright. So, back to business. The blade, like I was saying, because I ain't no rookie, but Buck is a newer brand to me. I do like. My favorite is Smith & Wesson and Spyderco. And the purpose of me showing you the knife is so I can open this. But here we are. I don't know. I saw this on Amazon. I figured I'd give it a try. I don't know how to zoom in, zoom out. PR Win. Hori garden knife is what it's saying. I can see that. But we're going to give it a try. Rope cutter. Serrated edge. Sharp edge. There was a couple other ones on there, but this one was my favorite. I don't know if that's a crow or a raven, but we have our feelings about those. But it can go. To some they're seen as a bad omen. To others they're seen as messengers. And me at first, I believed them to be a bad omen. But when my mom passed, they became messengers. So I've learned to appreciate them, the type of bird that they are. My favorite bird, however, happens to be a blue jay, which I just learned, fun fact. It's the same family as crows and ravens. So, I don't know, just have to dig deeper into that. I'm working with this thing, y'all, so forgive all the movements while I try to show y'all this blade. I am loving the quality. Oh, yes. She's pretty. Let me see what is that. Gotta move quick because I told you to be in the hood. Trying to do what it do. I'm safe, you know, the witness right there. I don't live there, but everybody out here knows me. My mother lived up in this community 15 years before she passed. She worked as an accountant at that same building. The property management office is in that building. So she worked there as an accountant. Came out here one day to this, what once was an empty lot. So, you know, 4 pieces of chopped up wood over there. And she said, I'm gonna turn that into a raised bed. A raised garden bed, she said. So she has the maintenance man go out, pick her up like 4, pieces of wood, turned it into like a long rectangle type deal. And she started planting in there. Cilantro was her favorite. She always grew her tomatoes. Her and my stepfather been gardening for centuries. So she's not new to gardening, but she took that opportunity. So that, this empty lot, this was like all bare, completely empty, this entire lot. And from that one raised garden bed that she built, she created this entire garden. She did the research, did the legwork, acquired the funding, networked to build partnerships, got a whole bunch of donations, and here we are. They won a garden contest one year, got an award handed to them by Mayor Menino. It was a beautiful thing. All right, let me get back to these toys. Trying to stay organized and move quick, but I'm getting distracted, so let's go. Excellent quality, got to say. Heavy duty, loving the handle. Yes. So, y'all seen the side of the box, everything that it do. I don't know about the focus, but rope cutter, serrated edge, sharp edge. If anybody's interested, I'll try to find the link in the and tap it in there. Like I said, content creation day number 2. I didn't even upload the studio before I uploaded that short, so forgive me, y'all. We are learning as we grow. But here she is. She got the measurements, so you know how deep to dig the hole. You can also use it as a weeding tool, chop. And it's a bottle opener, boop, boop, because I love me some multi-purpose. So this is her. I think she's a him. She don't look like a her. That thing big, but we like. Oh, I am loving this quality. We're gonna have to get up into this brand. I don't know what that the focus is doing. I don't want to touch nothing. Like I said, content creation day 2, no editing, so we just moving through. All right, toy number 1, well, toy number 2 technically, because the first was the bag and the basket with the little tray type deal, but we like her too. So we're gonna put the toys up in here. That was the purpose, y'all. And then this. Trying not to make a mess so I can do a quick clean up, but we're doing our best. Same brand. Fizz cards. Of the basket here. Excellent quality. Got to get my girl out again. Sorry, y'all. I'm fighting with the box. I'm just not trying to show y'all on camera. We're trying to move quick, like I said. We're in the get set. I'm outside Sunday. I'm feeling there. This is my safe space. My mental health space. Where I come to work these old bones. Get some fresh air. Enjoy nature. Because in my building, like legit, I said I live not too far from Our methadone. I don't know what y'all call it around y'all parts of the world. I've heard Skid Row. I've heard the word tweakers, but they like right there across the street, chilling, chilling. That's the remnants. But the methadone itself is, a few blocks away. But they be rolling through here. All right, back to business. I got some good bags. That's for the house. Heavy duty fabric. I decided to give a test try. Growing ginger. So 8 to 9 months for it to, grow new ginger roots big enough for you to harvest. So I got me these grow bags. It's a 5-pack. 10 gallon, I believe. So I was gonna put the ginger in there, set it, forget it. They're already sprouting. I did my research. I did what I needed to do to get them started. So they're going. I'm hoping they survive, but we'll see. I'm gonna put it in them bags and see what it do. And Christmas time, I'll see if I got me some ginger. All right, these are gloves. I don't know what it says, what the brand is. There's a cactus up in there. Can y'all see it? SCH Sure Home, maybe? Sure Home? I don't know. And y'all can't really send voice notes on YouTube to let me know how it's pronounced. So if you know, you know. Sure Home. This is the first time I'm buying a product. I was looking for some gloves. That's what came up on YouTube. So, Amazon. Here you go. I wanted me some long gloves because I knew I was going to be up in this dirt. Or so I thought until I saw, I no longer have my gorgeous shapes. Sorry, y'all. It's going to take me a minute to let that one go. 12 years of labor, love. Everybody in this neighborhood, everybody on this block, everybody in this building, all the kids up in that community center knew about the grapes that grew in that plot. So once I have the time to sit down and have a conversation with the ladies, it'll happen. But for now, here we are. And I got distracted again because I was unboxing this, loving the quality. Then I saw the gloves. I don't know where I went, but here we go. So I think that's candle. I don't know. It looks like candle wax to me, but it's a little dustpan. For this is for you to pick up the dirt. Let me see if I can demonstrate. These are my potatoes. My project I started at home. So I'm gonna leave these out here. And then once I get these beds right, we're gonna see what they do. Supermarket test. It came up, I chopped them up. Bought them at the supermarket, chopped them up, let them sprout, and here they are. So we're gonna see what they do. We'll put them in the ground. So here's the brush. Now the sun gonna be in this angle. Alright, here we go. Okay, doing what it's doing, what it's supposed to be doing. I'm liking the brand, I'm not mad. Quality, thick rubber. Okay. Oh, I think I was supposed to use it like this. We didn't really read the instructions, y'all. I think this is right. Okay. But there we go. Excellent quality. Let's see if it fits. She does not. Oh, she might. If it fits, it ships. Not really. Let's see. Maybe this way. I guess we could make it work. We gotta force it in there, but I guess she'll do what it do. For now, anyway. There we go. We got a few left, y'all. Those are just the garden tools, so I'll try to move it along. These are the gloves. Velcro. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah. Y'all can still mess with your phones. And I got a little cactus because my heart right now wants to be in the desert. So I think that's why I got cactus. But this is a good quality. All right, Shrewer Home. We definitely foxing with you, honey. Look at me, ready to get to work. What am I supposed to work on? My heart still hurts. Trying to zoom in with the gloves is not working, so guess that'll be another day when I learn a little more how to get this done. But the gloves are excellent quality, nice and thick. This is not sponsored. Like I said, day 2. These are just the new toys I purchased for my plans to get to work in the garden this year. We still getting to work. Now new work because I gotta teach what a perennial is. That I planted those grapes in that box to show what perennial plants are capable of. I don't know what this is. Let me get through. Oh no, it's a bunch of these. Oh, this is okay. I know exactly what this is like. So I bought miniature utensils or supplies or whatever. These are supposed to be for like cactus and stuff. I love cactus. Sunrise cactus is my absolute favorite. I've had 2. The first one of my cousins gifted it to me. I fell in love with the plant. My cat killed it. I ended up getting another one, and my cat killed it. So I bought some miniature ones, and half of them are like dead. I bought 8 of them, like 8 of them. I think I overwatered. It was a little too rough in the handling, but we are, I'm gonna keep learning. So oops, that's what these are. They're cute. So you can find a little brush so that you can dust off the extra dirt. It's about a whole kit. I forget how many pieces, but all right, those are nice. I don't know what this is. This must be like a water barrier. I'm gonna have to read the instructions. Like a drainage maybe? For water drainage? I don't know. I guess I'll read the instructions later. I hope it came with a little bag. I almost didn't buy it because of that. Gloves, I think it didn't. Oh, yay. I was just about to buy some of these, the wooden ones. I don't know what. Oh, this is a tarp. This is a transfer mat pretty big. This is cute. Put that to work. And then these right here. These are nice. Supposed to be a little rake. Wakanda forever. Forever. Yeah, I'm still sad that he's not here. I love the Black Panther. I'm trying to put these in here. Okay, I love my jumper. I'm trying to show them all the same bag. These are different sizes. Alright. So I learned what that is official. Loves the little spiky things. Clean up a mess. I'm saving the cardboard for labels in the boxes. The third box in the back that has absolutely no barrier around it, I'm going to turn it into Hugo culture. So that bad boy's getting dug up and we start fresh. So I'm saving these cardboards. This came in there also. Little watering tank. I'm outside in the elements, so I don't know if that was a bug or packaging. But she's cute. Okay. We did good. It gave me rubber bands, but no little carry case. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay. But she's cute. I'm not gonna complain. All right, this brand is new to me, Work Pro, but I liked the look of the quality, so I figured I'd give her a try. Looking for my blade, I got it out. I'm trying with the box, y'all. Instructions, we like. Build a better project. I don't know if y'all can see it. Like I said, I think creation boots. My bad, y'all. Alright. Got some good info. What that is. Oh, what's that? This is a weeding tool. I got a multi-pack, but it didn't come with this one. So since my grapevines be thick, I needed some good stuff to get the weeds out that good dirt. Said I only put coffee grounds, eggshells, and banana peels. The roses love banana peels. And it comes with a little thing so you don't, oops, almost cut myself. It also has measurements. She's nice and sharp, I can confirm. Almost got another boo-boo. I can't see it, I think it's the light. But it has the measurements, stainless steel, another bottle opener. Like I said, I like multi-purpose. I love the quality. Stainless steel, good grip, thick rubber. It's a go. Flat blade on one end, serrated on the other. Very nice. Good quality. Alright. This video is hella long. That was not my intention. So I'm gonna try to move quick. Another informational in the new box. This is a 3-piece. Oops, I forgot about that mess over here. Thank you, Lord, for the reminder. I don't know what that is. I think it's a little cup to, oh, that must be the cup to hold all the tools I was just talking mess about, that it didn't come with a bag. All right, there we go. Y'all forgiven for the no little carrying cage. I don't know about that, but the rest will fit up in here. All right, y'all are forgiven. I don't know if you want me to take out this paper, not take out this paper. Look at this one's about to chop my finger off. Ooh, that's that weed pulling. Stainless steel, y'all, and sharp. I can confirm. Don't know what the hell that is. Oh, it's just a little thread, y'all. Okay. Definitely putting some work in with that. Stainless steel. Good quality. I can show y'all the angle I want so y'all can see the thickness. Maybe there. But yeah, this bad boy almost chopped my finger off. Nice quality. It's definitely a yes from me. Alright. That's supposed to go up in here. That's what, you know, no point in getting this, but I'll do that later. When I have time. I like to be organized before I start getting into this bit. Trying to break everything down, because if not, the hot messes that done chopped up my grapes will throw them in the trash, because they know better, but they act like they don't know better. But they do what they do because they want to. That's why now I have to teach. little bit of them. Next, out of that 3-pack, oh, another sharp one. These are the weeding tools. So I got a stack of hand tools and then a 3-pack of weeding tools. But this one wasn't in there. So that's why I got that separate. A 3-piece weeder because I was very hard on my soil. I have very good soil. And the weeds come up as tall as me. And I told y'all I'm 5'9", so you already know they get up there. I don't know what this is yet, but I like it. Stainless steel stamp, boop, boop. Little protection, I like. This is sharp. See? I have never seen this tool in my life. I'm gonna have to go learn what this is. I'm also taking an urban farmers training course. I'm halfway through. I'll be certified soon. And then, you know, we have like 20 weeks hands-on. So I'm excited. And another reason why I upgraded the tools. But I ain't never seen this in my life. Anybody in the comments know what this is? How is it to be used? Because I haven't a clue. I guess I could read the instructions as well, but if y'all know, let me know. Protection. I like that. Alright, that's 1, 2, where's the 3-piece? It's supposed to be a 3. Okay, is that 1? Yes it is. Sorry y'all. 1, 2, and this is the bad boy that just almost chopped me up. I ain't never seen this in my life either. But we're gonna make it do what it do. Same brand, excellent quality, stainless steel. Somebody told me what this is. I see the, you know, serrated there. Yo, this is sharp. My hands are dirty. I've been in the dirt, y'all. Ashy. Forgive me. But that bad boy's sharp. That right there almost chopped off my finger. I'm trying to pull it out the bag. I like it. I wonder if this is to peel the herbs. This part right here. So like, but it's a weeder, so we'll put it to work. The one that came with, okay, this is the one. So this is the one that didn't come with. So now I got the 4-piece. Stainless steel, excellent quality. I chose to invest properly. Make sure those will last me a long time. So I did choose to become selective in those. That took my time. And they were supposed to be here for yesterday, but Amazon delivery. They got to me, so I ain't complaining. And this is, I believe, a 5 or 6 piece. And these are with the hands. Not stainless steel, but some sort of steel. Still good quality. This is rubber, thin rubber, not as thick as this. I would like this handle over this one. I guess it'll do, you know, what it needs to do, but this is the one I like. That's a tool handle. But we'll give it a try. This is too flimsy for me. I be putting in work. I need something, you know, that works. Yes, this will work, but like my hand is slipping, sliding. We may have to upgrade these. I guess we'll start with them to see what they do. This one I love because it's handheld. I got a lot of rocks and, you know, falling leaves because I'm right under a pine tree over there. So I got this for easy cleanup. That's the Work Pro. These are all the same handle. I have to see about getting that upgrade. But they're cute. I do love them. I chose them for the color. That was another reason. So I can color coordinate green for the garden. More of a lime green, like that color there. The color of our garden binder. So that's why I chose the color green. The garden binder I created, I think the second year I came on as garden committee member, along with a garden welcome kit for the new gardeners. I'm just taking the plastic off so we can get to moving. Oh, security just pulled up. See y'all, I'm safe. The moon is out. I don't know, I can't seem to zoom. There we go. Little po-po in the background. You know, we in the hood. Back to business. This video is long. I don't know if I edit. Like I said, I'm new to this content creation thing. So we did this. But let me see if I can remember what I was saying. And I said I was taking these plastic off. Just talking mess. Got distracted for security and people pulling up. So let's see if I can remember what we was talking about. Trying to clean up as I go. Just to keep, you know, getting the task together, y'all. Another little informational thing I like. Alright, let's get through these. So, y'all stand with 3. 1, 2, 3. She is a 6-piece. So I got another one of those that almost chopped my hand off. But I like the other one. Yeah, you ain't beating this. Same brand. It's a little big, I give it that, but I like the handle on these. Alright. We're still gonna put them to work. I'll put that name to the test, as they say. And we're gonna make it do what it do. I like this one too. Can get up in there with the weeds. And they're nice and long, so you got a good reach. And then this, which was what I was looking forward to, so I can get at them vines. But no need for that now. That'll be next year, because I'm putting 2 up now, just cause. I might put up 3. Because if I can't graft my original one to try to make it come up, another one's going in there, period. Initially it was 2. I had up in that box, Concord grapes was the one they cut down. And then I had white grapes on the bed in front of it. but that one died out like 2 years in. There was a rotted piece of wood buried in the dirt that I wasn't aware of, and that completely killed off that plant. So I had to rebuild that entire area just to be able to put my annuals up in there. I knew I was gonna put another grapevine in there, but mine pretty much took over, like literally those 3 beds, boxes, mine's and my brother's. So I just, put in a blueberry bush. And then that got destroyed after like maybe 2-3 years in. The birds love it, the squirrels love it, the bunnies love it. So it was hard to keep them around. But this little toy I like. Stainless steel on the end, good handle. It's not sharp, so I think it's just a digging tool because it's not sharp. But I like it either way. Alright. And that looks like the end of the goodies. So this is where we will end this extremely long video, which I was not expecting it to be. Oh, up in here, y'all didn't see, but I got raspberry, I got blueberry, I got strawberry, and I got a goji berry. And then those are daylilies. Because my mother loved all flowers. Some flowers were her favorite. I showered her with roses until she's told me to stop, because I literally gave her like 2 potted roses every year. So she would put them in her garden at the house. She put a whole bunch around here. I don't know where those went. She had to, give some away. She ended up telling me to stop because she didn't have anywhere to put them. And I literally gave them to her every year for, I can't even tell you how long. That was every Mother's Day. So when she told me to not bring her no more roses, I started bringing her other plants. Lilies, hostas, an elephant's ear. So my mom was spoiled, but she earned that. Oh, I didn't show y'all the last, alright. I said I was gonna cut and clean up, so let me at least show y'all the last little toy that I got for the Memorial Day. These I'm gonna take home and organize, so they're just gonna go up in here for now. Gotta be careful with these. That one almost chopped my finger off. Oh yeah, you see? I'm gonna have to get a sleeve for that. And this one right here too. Quality. Like, I am not at it at all. I'm gonna just have to get a sleeve for it because she is hella sharp. Alright, we're just gonna throw everything in there, and then I'll organize all that later. I like this one, even though it's not sharp. I know I'm gonna be able to do a lot of things with that. Get up into them edges, like, so that one I like out of the bunch. I like the handles, but I mean everything but the handles. But this one seems to be my favorite in that pack. I still don't know what it is, what it's called, what to do with it, but we're gonna learn. Alright, let me hurry up. And then these, I thought about leaving here, but we in the hood. And I trust no one, so those will be going in the house for tonight. I will be here tomorrow morning putting them up. These, I guess, can stay out. But they're all organic. Not bad. Whole Foods, $3.99 for these. the bulbs, and then $4.99 for the organic veggies. I got or herbs, garlic. I got a brandywine tomato, lemongrass, parsley, lavender, thyme, and oregano. Oregano is for the new grapes that I'm planning to put in. Those are gonna stay out. Those are the sunflowers. I need those to adjust with the temperature. My water can stay here, and then all this staying here. That's the fillers for the box. But these bad boys coming home with me. I'll be out here bright and early tomorrow, so we'll get those in. But for right now, I'm gonna go guys. Also going in the house to clean up. I'll just break these boxes down. And I am keeping this box because this brand I like. We're gonna have to learn more about the PR Win and their Hori garden knife. Excellent quality. I'm gonna see what else they got. All right, here we go. So for the last toy, this one is going into the memorial bed along with the lilies, and the raspberries are gonna have to go in the back because they need full sun. The blueberries like it in the back because that big old pine tree that's right there. So those are going in that box back there. The goji berry, I think I'm gonna put it up here in the memorial bed. And yeah, we'll do that. Then I got the strawberry for the back, but I may have to think about that. Was that me or something try to walk up into my thing? Oh, well, here we go. I'm looking, I thought I saw a little hole in my garden plot. So I'm like, what the hell? No, that's just me. Nothing over there. All right, we safe. All right, y'all. Let me end this because we going. My blade, I'll put her up because. All right, so for the last item on the list from this purchase is this gorgeous little stone I'm gonna put inside of the memorial box. The root of our family tree runs strong and deep. Like our love, they never end. So that's gonna go in the memorial plot. Once I get a little more set up. I guess that's it for the video, y'all. Thank you for coming along for the ride. And I guess I'll see you on the next one.